What shaking Chew Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 18 Ultimate Team half-hour sniping video. I think that's right. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well, as we're going to try to hit some big stuff today. But this is a team that we have, just a heads up, this is what we're sporting, which is pretty solid. I do want to upgrade quarterback, but quarterbacks with conductor, there's just not a lot of options. But if you have any suggestions, let me know. He doesn't have to have conductor, but I love it. Got $4.99 wide receivers. Calvin, we still haven't sold him. You know, I want to upgrade center and right tackle. I just want all 99s here. I don't even know if there's a right tackle that can get to 99 without some help with team chemistries or with John Madden tiered up. I just have tier 1, so I'm not sure. Defensively, I love the defense. I did sell Barr, so I'm waiting. Why does that say NAT in the corner? What? NAT, no card there. That's weird. But anyway, there's a team. Pretty solid. I like it. I picked up Kevin Williams, even though he doesn't even see the field because of his chemistries. Maybe I'll get him on the field eventually. I also have this Linval Josephs down here as well if I'm doing the boss battles. And I got that Clark card as well, which I got from doing the boss battles. So the 99, I decided to go with him. They're all worth about the same. At least they were at the time. I probably could have went somewhere else, but I'm happy with my defense. If you have any suggestions, definitely let me know. Like I think I've already said, I'm really interested to try out these new cards. A lot of cards to try out for sure with all the draft cards out there. So what we're going to do today is go 96, 97 and go through the chemistries. Now I will tell you something about this. If you're struggling, trying to make some coins, I actually want to check that Alex Mack right there. 240. Not a good deal. Okay, I thought that might be a good deal. Yeah, this is a really good filter with 96, 97, which is what I'm going to do. But you can do this with just about any quality. The lower you go down, the less competition, but also, obviously, the less value, the less likely you're going to get like a huge snipe. There's just not as many, big snipes down below. But as you go lower, but you just have less competition, maybe easier to make, 5, 10K, and maybe a little more fun, depending on how much, if you get bored by not hitting many cards in a half hour or an hour, this may not be for you, but just something to take, to think about. But that's it. This is what it is. You can also go up to 98 to 99 as well, and you can do all offense, you can do all defense, you can go through the chems, you can go through cap values. Not really probably anything else you probably want to go with, 98, 99, but there's a lot of options. You can mess with the search, try a letter in there, like A or E or I, or the vowels are good, or S or C or T. There's so many options you can try there as well. So there's a lot of good stuff out there for you to try. The big thing, of course, is to see 59 minutes. I think this might be a buy. Maybe not. What do you guys think? I think it's a buy. We'll check before we're not going to buy it right away. I want to see what he's selling for. Don't sell. His brother got drafted also from the Seahawks. Says he's worth, I think I'm going to buy this. We're going to get on the board here. We'll get on the board. All right. Let's see. The last one sold for $160. Before that, all selling for pretty good prices, but I don't think we can sell it for much more. I'm pretty happy with that. That's $9K if it sells for $160. There is the one up for $142, but that one's up for 24 hours. A lot of people aren't seeing it. I'm not really concerned about that. We'll put it up for $160. We did just undercut this guy, which I do feel kind of like a jerk, but, I'm sorry. That's the last one sold for that, so I'm going to go with it. We actually, before that, 161, 150, 179, so maybe I could even get more out of it, which I'm actually going to look up that Ingram as well. I doubt that's a good deal. All these MUT heroes seem to be worth about the same, but I've seen him, it says he's worth about 150, 160. Okay, I didn't know his price, Melvin Ingram, so it's good to know. Now I know. But yeah, I do want to try out a lot of cards, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. Wait, this is a buy, isn't it? Is that a buy? Let's see. That seems really cheap. That might have been a mistake. I don't remember seeing him that cheap. 116? Let's go. I think we might have just got another 10K here. Let's go. Last one, 150 maybe? I don't know if we can sell. We're going to try 150. I think we can. If we sell, that's 19K right there, which I did not expect. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't hesitate. I saw it. I've been on this filter for probably about a half hour just testing it out, maybe a little bit longer, getting my prices down, And sure enough, it does pay off right there. Let's go. There we go. So good start, really good start to this. But I want to talk about players that I want to add to my team in this video. So that's going to be the theme. Obviously, the NFL draft is here. I would talk about it. I'm happy with, just real quickly, I'm happy with the Texans pick. I think they're in a really good spot. They obviously didn't have a pick. Well, not obviously, if you follow it. They didn't have a pick in the first or second round. So, they couldn't get anybody, like crazy that's probably going to really improve their team. But they addressed their secondary. They addressed offensive line a little bit. I feel really good about the draft there for the Texans with what they had. So they're in a good spot. Injuries, of course, are a concern. Hopefully people can stay healthy. But hopefully your team, unless you're in the same division, unless you're a Titans, Jags, or Colts fan, I hope those drafts went terribly. But if you're anybody else, hopefully your team, had a good draft. Excited to see the Browns hopefully put it together. A lot of good stuff going on in the NFL. So yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. I can't wait for the NFL season. But let's talk about Madden. All right, we're in Madden land. Of course, if you're watching this, you're probably a pure football fan. 118. Man, if I was one to try that card, I would definitely. That's definitely a buy. But as you see, he's got the man coverage. He's got good press. You can get that press all the way up to 98 probably. With Matt, I think Madden might even upgrade press. I'm not sure, but he's gonna be at 95. You know what? That's actually not bad. I'm actually kind of interested in seeing if I kim him out. Maybe try out that card. 118 is a pretty good price. I would like to try out some cards that people are not using and try out some different stuff. So definitely leave suggestions on that. With quarterback, I tried Sam Darnold, of course. Quarterback's so tricky because, okay, so we're using Warren Moon, who has conductor, which I love. But outside of those red Kims, pretty much all quarterbacks are the same, and it just comes down to speed. Who has better speed, which, is, of course, whoever just has better speed. I got to look up this Campbell here. Campbell for 140. Probably not a good deal, but that's the cheapest I've seen him. It says he's worth 160. We're going to pass then. Not a good deal. No thank you. But quarterback's tough because thresholds exist, which, of course, if you listen to me or pretty much anybody besides the competitive guys, hate thresholds. Terrible. So because of that, all quarterbacks, pretty much play the same. So, I definitely want to try different ones. I loved using Sam Darnold. It's cool to see him back there. Baker Mayfield would be fun. Josh Allen. Rosen, all would be cool to try out, but they're probably all going to pretty much play the same outside of speed. They don't have Red Kim. So quarterback, definitely let me know if you have any suggestions. I'll look at it. I definitely want to try different cards. Warren Moon is good for me, but I would love to try out different cards. Also, the sun's setting, so if it comes up, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, that's good. I also can't believe there's a Damon Harrison signature, and then they also gave him the positional heroes. That makes no sense. Somebody dropped the ball there, we can say. At running back, I got Barry. He's the best back in the game, but Saquon Barkley would be fun to use. So if you have any, Saquon, is it Saquon? Maybe it is at running back. Wide receivers, I got all 99s, so it's tough. Calvin is amazing. He's the best you can get in the game. He still drops a lot of passes, of course. That's how Madden 18 plays, which is honestly not that big a deal to me because it would be so frustrating if you play great coverage and they just catch everything. So I don't hate that. So Andre Reed has been amazing, but maybe it's time to move on from him. Dez, I'm going to keep obviously because he's in AT. And Clark is such a good value at $250K. Should I even sell him? I sold Julio, but should I even, is that something I should do? So wide receivers are tough. Maybe we get one of these new ones, but I don't really know. Waiting kind of to see what comes out wide receivers. Offensive line, I'd love to give all 99s just to be cool and just kind of sit and forget about it. I'd love to upgrade Bruce Matthews, but he's one of the few that have secure pass protector. So if I decide to switch out Bruce Matthews for someone else, like Hudson, or they're not going to have secure pass protector. My right tackle also has identified, so I would also probably switch him out for someone else. So, which is also not a 99. I don't know how. I don't think that you can get a 99 right tackle. I want it unless you have John Madden tiered out. So, offensive line, a little bit up in the air, but it's still obviously really good. We picked up pace. I'm happy with it. And then tight end. Honestly, the only thing I love I love having Vernon Davis out there, but I've had him for a while. Evan Ingram's such a good value. Outside of that, I was thinking about picking up Zach Ertz. Again, Kim-wise would be nice. Not very fast. Probably not really that good, but it would be cool to get move the sticks starting to go with not messing with go deep. So that's kind of where my head's at on the offensive side. But definitely let me know, because there might be some people that you want to see. Maybe one of these draft cards. I know Saquon Barkley is probably one. Maybe one of the quarterbacks is one. Maybe some of the wide receivers. Maybe somebody else. I don't know. That you want to see. So definitely let me know there. Let me know there. Ooh, Case Keenum, 98,000. That's got to be a buy, right? That's got to be a buy, right? Case Keenum, 98,000. Says he's worth 120. Last one sold for 136. And besides mine, I think I can sell for about 130. There's 133, 135. I'm going to put up for 130. Dang, it's cooking right now. Let's go. 130. If that sells, 170. It's almost 20K again. And it's exciting. I just love, even if it's just smaller stuff, being able to, that's why big hit filters are generally not my thing. Because it just, you can do it for so long and not hit much. Or you might hit something, but it just can get really boring. Whoa. Is that really what he's worth? Probably 183 for he's a left tackle, of course. Yeah, they're so cheap, but I like to stay in the game. Keep buying cards, flipping them, even if it's not as much coins. So I'm happy. 20K is a lot. I'll take it. I'm happy with 20K, even at 5 million. Golden tickets are coming out. Ultimate tickets are coming out soon. We got to get ready. We got to start preparing for this. All right, definitely. So I'm excited. Ultimate tickets, yes, please. So that will go. Maybe we'll see some Texans out there. All right, that would be cool. If you get an ultimate ticket, if you got a choice to make one, maybe a Texan. Maybe it won't be, maybe it won't be like a Watt or a Hopkins. Those would be cool. A Deshaun Watson, you could go there. Merciless would be good. You could also go with Andre Hall. Sorry, I'm pretty sure it's Hall. I've heard both. I'm pretty sure. I've always heard the commentators always say Hall. And when I like interviews, I'm pretty sure it's Hall. Andre Hall. Maybe you could even do something else, I don't know. That would be good. Make a Texan. But those are coming out, so that would be fun to hopefully get some of those. But the defense. So if you remember my defense, my corners are Night Train and Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson is an AT, and Night Train is like 300K. I don't see how to upgrade my corners. Patrick Peterson in there as well, but you only play 2 corners in a 3-4, So it's hard to say, go ahead and upgrade the corners. Are those what they're worth? I guess so. It's hard, which that could be a decent, I have no idea what he goes for. I have no idea. But it's hard to upgrade corners when those are the 2 best in the game or 2 of the top ones when you're running 3-4. So that's tough. Joey Bosa at right end would be fun. I do want, Jarrell Casey has the motivator and has great chemistries, and I love, me some, he's good. I guess I should look at that Harrison. 125 for Harrison, Damon Harrison. It says he's worth 150, and he's still there. I think that might be a buy. I don't know. I think it's a buy. We'll see. The last one, 175. The cheapest one in the last couple days is 136, but it never sells. I'm going to put it up for 153. We'll try it. That might be a mistake. We might still be sitting on that while this video goes live. I hope not. Please somebody buy that. We'll see. But yeah, Joey Bosa, definitely want to pick him up. We probably will, because even though Jarrell Casey is good, but I want to try out Joey Bosa. He'd be fun. Joey Bosa, defensive tackles, don't really see the field, so it's kind of hard there. Ray Lewis, obviously, at linebacker. Definitely want him. Definitely want Ray Lewis. Vontae's been good. Von Miller's amazing. Merciless, amazing. Fantastic. Upgrading the free safety to Brian Dawkins would be a nice thing to do for me. Strong safety, Ed Reed's been great. Great speed, like him. Pretty good. So, I feel really good. My team's obviously really good. I can't really say much about that, but except it's obviously very good. That Harrison is like so tough because there's obviously not that many of them. I hate that it's still so frustrating that they gave him another card like right after. Like somebody dropped the ball. That had to be a mistake. Those were so close together. But we also seen the same thing with Von Miller's. So maybe not. I don't know. But I feel like that might not sell. 166, nah. I don't know. Move the sticks as well, which is not helpful at all for an offensive lineman, I don't think. I mean, they should switch that. I mean, if they're going to give them to the offense, I mean, there's got to be something, right? You got to help him with something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Read and react. I don't think that's a good deal on Chung. If it is, oops. Mel Blunt. Looking good, though. Looking good. Well, we buy 4 cards already, and all of them are pretty safe. The Harrison makes me a little nervous, but I think it's pretty good. If I could sell it, even like 150's 10K, like that's still like pretty solid. Happy with 10K, but I don't know. Blendikoff, Warren Moon, Jordan Reed. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I do want to try different cards, though. I do. Josh Norman, 130. I got excited. I'm like, ooh, not a good deal. Not a good deal. Well, Chad? I think that's a deal. Let's see. It might have been a mistake. I should have looked. All right, Chad Johnson, come on. Let's go. That's 200K. I mean, I didn't make 200K. It's worth 200K. Let's go. Man, I'm on fire right now. I know my prices. Just stay confident. 144. Wow, that's going to be 178-ish. What's that? 30? What did I pay for it? So it's almost 35K almost. Dang. I'm telling you guys, this is the glitch. This is so glitchy. Oh, man, I kind of feel silly buying it. I don't know about the Harrison. I'm still a little nervous. But what I was saying, I want to try different cards, but it's so hard to like downgrade your team when some of the best cards are so cheap. Like Warren Moon, guys like 150K. Like, how do you like get a different quarterback when they all play the same and they're worse? They don't have a conductor. They might even be slower. Warren Moon's been fantastic. He does everything. He's not Vic, but still pretty good. I don't know. That's the tough thing. Switch. I would much rather them change thresholds. If they're going to put them, at least change them. Like, make them higher. Do something. Not even have thresholds, honestly, would be better. But Thielen, I think he's only worth like 200, isn't he? I think he's only worth like 200. Yeah, 200 exactly. My head says he's worth 200. Nice. But I would like that if a quarterback with 90 would be different than a quarterback with 91 something. But I understand the predicament because at the beginning of the year you have quarterbacks that will be, the highest is 91 or whatever. But I would just do it with, and so you can't you don't want quarterbacks like missing a bunch of throws at the beginning of the year because none of them are accurate. Like that would be tough. And like the quarterbacks don't actually start making throws until later in the year. That might not make a good game. But what they could do is make it on a way where, see, that wouldn't work. I was thinking so this is a lot trickier than you might think because, okay, so say the first card that comes out, the highest the highest throw accuracy short is 90. We'll just say 90. Then 90 should, if it's the best in the game, I would think should never miss a short throw, pretty much, or for the most part, not miss a throw. But then what happens when they come out with a new card that has 92? Do they adjust it now? Is it do they adjust it now? Every time a new card comes out, that 90 now will be 95% accurate. 92 will be 100% accurate. How do you or is it just a 99 will not miss throws, a 98 will make it most of the time, 98 97 will do this, maybe they could do that if it's minor, if a 99 is 99% or 99.9%, never misses a throw. A 98 maybe is 98%, let's just say, and a 90 is 90%. That's still pretty inaccurate. 1 out of 10. I don't know. That could be frustrating. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. I'm just because the threshold thing, it seems like is obviously easier on them, but something already sold nice. I don't know. I wish I knew. I doubt this is a good deal for this white card, but I'll look. How fast is he? You can get him up to 95, 96 with Madden. He would be cool to use. Nobody's probably using that card. Probably. Why are you undercutting my Chad Johnson? I'm not really that worried about him, though. I think he'll sell easily. I don't know. I hope that was Harrison that sold, honestly. Hopefully, because that's the card I'm most worried about. Let's see, how long have I been going here? It's about 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Good, good, good. I don't know, guys. I'm sure there's a really easy fix, and the threshold thing, I hate it, but I don't know like how they did it before. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that. But maybe they already have the solution, but they just I know they changed it, but how did they used to do it? I know it's probably a mystery then too. This is the first year I've really paid attention to what they do. Keanu O'Neal. Wait. It's not a good deal, I'm sure, but I don't remember that card. I need to pay closer attention. Who uses that? But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's probably why they're probably can't think of a way to fix it either. Do you make it where they don't change any? Like a 99 is a 99 for the whole year. A 98 is a 98 for the whole year. You know, like it doesn't change. It's always going to play the same. Or do you make it where it changes like every week, where as new cards come out, your old cards get worse? I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I'm sure most people would say no, you don't want your cards to get worse. But also, like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know the coding. I haven't thought enough about it. And even if I did, I might not be able to figure it out. But with that said, all that was just to say that I hate thresholds. I hate that every quarterback plays the same. I hate that every quarterback will, for the most part, make that throw or miss that throw. I had Sam Darnold have like 90, what is his throw accuracy deep? Like crazy, like 96 or whatever. And he missed a deep throw. Like, no pressure. And I threw it. Calvin was wide open, had like 3 or 4 steps on it, and he missed it. He overthrew him. Like, how is that possible? When you meet the threshold for throw accuracy deep, it's just because, he missed a throw, which is fine. But then why are thresholds in the game if they still sometimes miss it even when they meet the threshold? You know what I'm saying? You know what? I don't know, guys. I'm also going a little cold right here. I mean, granted, we had such a good start, Come on, let's go. Deron Payne, Darius Slay. We could also get him. I feel like a lot of people use that card though. I don't think that would be that original. I want originality. Maybe that's what we do. We sell Night Train. We can't sell Woodson, but we at least get a different corner. Let's get rid of Night Train. He's just so good for its value. Like, it's hard to say, let's get rid of Night Train and pick up Alexander. This Alexander character, or pick up, I don't even know who else, the corner. The White, Tre'Davious White or something like that. Or sell Reed and pick up Keanu O'Neal. It seems silly. When you say it out loud, it seems absolutely ridiculous. But this is when I wish I had more coins on my PlayStation account, but I just don't play it. So I could just do more fun stuff. I mean, I have my All Texans over there, except I haven't played in a while, so it's not all it is All Texans, but we're missing the last probably like month of Texans on there. Not that it wouldn't take long to get them, but maybe it'd be a little bit more fun than just having the best team. And people will say that I'm no good at the game, I just got a good team. Well, you know what? Maybe it's true. Maybe you're right. Well. Devontae Adams, that card I know is booty. Terrible. Worst 97 I've ever seen. This year has been, these overalls have been so weird. I don't get it. Patrick Chung. Don't like that guy. Don't have a reason to not like him. I don't remember why, but something in Madden. It has nothing to do with him as an individual. He might be a good guy. Brandon Brooks. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alex Mack down at 220. I actually will look this up. Mr. Alex Mack. Don't go away yet. He's worth 200. What am I doing? I thought that actually might be a good deal. Move to 6x2 and go deep. Of course, I hate that he has move the sticks on an offensive lineman. Does not help him at all. If he had toughness and go deep, or pound the rock and go deep, we'll talk it. No. Come on. We have Eric Weddle. Also, not really good cards anymore because just beginning of the year he was great because he was like one of the few guys that had 91 zone. Now, lack of speed. Just can't do it. Colton Miller. Still a Colton Miller. Put one up for like 50K. I would buy it. I keep skipping them. I'm not doing that on purpose. Boom. Kellen Winslow. I actually will look that up, even though it's probably not a good deal. Ooh. I might buy this. Let's see. I'm going to buy it. You know what? We're taking chances. We're taking chances. Kellen Winslow. I guess we'll go ahead. What's the most they've sold for? I'm only using one hand right now, so that's why it's going up really slow. I know it doesn't look like we can sell this more than like 185, given what they sold for. I could be the outlier. We'll go 185. We'll try it. Ooh, Haley. I did not buy him in this video, but I did make a little bit on him. Nice. Nice. I think I made like 10K on him when I was doing this filter before, so cool. Cool. Oh, we got a Costanzo over there. At 129? Not a good deal. A left tackle syndrome, you know? They're so cheap. Come on, 185. I hope that does sell. What did we buy it for? 151? I mean, it's still like 170 would be obviously no profit at all, be 2K, but it's very little risk. Very little risk. And hopefully we'll make, 15K on him, or 10, 15K, something like that. That would be alright. How much time? Ooh, almost out. I might pick up that Tre'Davious White, honestly. Might try him out. Colton Miller down to 121. Again, though, good price, probably, but not going to make anything. Not right now. Evan Ingram, best value at a tight end. So good. So good. Tremaine Edmonds, great user, right? He's like 6'5". He might be my next user since I sold Barr. Probably should pick him up for a good, try to find a good price on him and go ahead and pull the trigger. Got a Calais Campbell. Alexander, Larry Allen. Nope. I'm sure also, I bet, now that we're rounding this up, I'm sure that in this video, I hope that was something good that just sold. Something. I had a few on, I think I had a couple items on the auction before we started though, so I hope it was one of the new items. Maybe it was, I hope it actually was Winslow or Harrison, because those are the two I'm kind of worried about, but I'm sure that I've missed a card in this video. It happens, and that just shows you just how much you can make if you're better than I am. If you're able to spot that, like, hey, you missed that, well, nicely done. Go snipe at also. If you know your prices that well, do it. If you see something, definitely. And thank you so much for watching so closely, because as much as you're like, well, that's, I actually love when I love reading those comments, because that means you're actually watching the screen and seeing, if I'm missing something, which tells me that you're engaged at least. You're at least maybe you have me muted and you're not even hearing me right now. That stinks. But thanks for watching. If you have subtitles or captions on, thank you. Thank you. Charles Haley there. 166. Derwin James. No, thank you. Come on. We didn't hit anything this last, 10 minutes of the video? That really stinks. That stinks. Ugh. Go. I think we can go one more time through. It should be good. All right, come on. Dak Prescott. I literally see no one run that card. He has conductor. Thielen. No. That's not a good deal on LaShawn McCoy either. Wait, Quentin Nelson at 230? Actually, let's go back. Hold on. Wait. That was... That's what he's worth. Okay. Never mind. I say that's what he's worth. Alright. Mosley, I thought about picking that card up and picking up like Matthew and getting him to 91 zone. But it just seems like a lot of work to change my team around, you know? But that Mosley does look kind of cool to try out. And finally, we have toughness. Nothing. Okay, let's see. What sold? Case Keenum. I guess I'll take a picture of that, even though you would have seen it if you're watching right now. So we took a screenshot of that. That way we can put it in the video, which you've already seen now, that it sold. Oh yeah, this DeForest Buckner right here. Did I buy this? I think I did, yeah. This Griffin here. I did not buy that Buckner. Bought that before this for a pretty good price. I don't know if it'll sell for that much, but I went for like 119 or something. I thought it was a good price. We'll see. But all these I think are pretty good. So we already made 20K almost on Case Keenum. You already see the profit up there somewhere. So I feel pretty good about this half hour back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of these, definitely let me know. I'm just kind of, I'm teaching right now, so I don't have as much time to like look at prices and check, be on the auction house more as much as I used to. So it's a little bit harder because the lack of auction house knowledge now that I just don't have it. But I feel like this one pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys are absolutely incredible. Definitely leave those suggestions down below with the team. That would be helpful. And any other thing you want to say about this video. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.